Hi, and welcome back to Married and Starving. I'm Debbie.
And I'm Matt.
And today we're going to talk to you about
Hungry Pigeon.
the Hungry Pigeon. I personally have strong feelings about the Hungry Pigeon, and they are not favorable. So, but you're more...
I'm definitely a little bit more on the, wasn't terrible, wasn't exceptional or anything.
They're the most overrated place ever.
It's a little strong.
We've been there now for dinner.
Yeah, and we did brunch there a couple days ago, so it was an okay experience. I know you didn't really appreciate it that much. I thought it was okay. The dinner, definitely something to be left desired. I thought brunch was okay.
Dinner, overpriced. The menu is weird as shit.
The menu's weird because they had this lasagna option, but you have to order in advance. So when we go out to eat, we don't.
$80 for a lasagna. If you want to spend $80, feel free to come over to my house, pay me $80, and I will give you a lasagna.
Yeah, no, they're a little bit crazy for lasagna. But the problem.
And they're not even an Italian restaurant.
Yeah, and we didn't get lasagna, so we don't really know if it was something exceptional. But it's hard to order things in advance before you go out to eat, and then. It's kind of weird because we didn't get that. They don't really have entrees, kind of.
It's like all small plates.
It's more small plates, but there's not like.
But the menu is so small.
It's very small.
You basically have to order everything on the menu.
So we went with 4 people for dinner, and we essentially ordered the entire menu. So we got to sample everything, which was cool, but
nothing was great.
Nothing really stood. Like when you go out to eat, and you want like that one dish that stands out, and it's like, this is exceptional. I really enjoyed this. Nothing really popped out.
No, everything was just like
it was okay.
It was okay, but it's
pretty up there for
overrated.
Not for a very highly rated restaurant, because I think Philly Mag had them as #1 in the city at one point. I think they've dropped a little bit, but they still have a really highly acclaimed restaurant.
But anyway, let's go to the breakfast because that was our most recent experience. We have pictures up to show you. But it's also one of those typical places where, like, how you would expect them to behave is how they behave.
Yeah.
So, you get there, and there are 2 people in the restaurant. And we were a party of 5 with a baby.
5 and a baby, yeah.
4 of us were there. Sorry, we can't seat you until the whole party is here.
Which I understand.
Except we're waiting on one person, and there was no one in the restaurant.
There's no one
so they're like, oh, you guys can just stand outside and wait.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it is what it is.
Look side to side. Sure, we'll stand right out there. Okay.
Yeah, I probably should have said, do you want to grab a coffee or anything while you're waiting? But
And then there were some tables outside. They were set up for 4, and I said, there's no way they're gonna accommodate us. And of course they're like, sorry, we can't break up the tables like that.
Yeah, that was a little bit rude. Because I mean, all they would have had to do is turn the tables, and then it would have been like horizontal instead of vertical, and add a chair. But it's their policy.
Whatever.
It is what it is. So we ate. It was fine. She was a little angry going into it, but I came with a level head.
There are honestly like 7 things on the menu. First of all.
Yeah, it is a very small menu for breakfast. Similar to dinner. I got, what was it, the Dutch baby rhubarb? Rhubarb Dutch baby.
Rhubarb. That's what it's called. It's rhubarb.
Which wasn't actually that bad. It was like, it's a pancake with rhubarb.
Yes.
It almost tasted like strawberries.
I'm sorry. I don't want vegetables in my pancakes. And the proper way to do rhubarb is with strawberries, not on its own. So to make it taste edible, they literally had a layer of sugar on the top. Yeah. Just like straight up regular sugar just poured on top of it to make it like not sour.
The Dutch baby is essentially a skillet, like a pancake on a skillet. So it wasn't bad. It was okay. I mean, you got the 2 eggs?
I got 2 eggs because their menu is weird.
But the eggs
and
are
it
fine.
sucked. No, the eggs were totally fine. They're what you'd expect, but like not worth going there for it. And you sit there forever because like the service, they like never come over to you.
I thought the service was okay. But yeah, no, it wasn't. I'd say I wouldn't go out of my way to go there. If you live in Queens Village, this place is at 4th and Fitzwater. If you live in Queens Village, not a bad place to try out. Not a bad place to go.
Like, you can find stuff that you will enjoy. Nothing is going to blow your mind. And regardless, you're going to be like, overrated.
Right. I definitely wouldn't go out of my way to go there, I'd say. But if I lived in Queens Village, I feel like I would probably treat it as like a nice little local brunch place. Like, if you had something
the one thing on their menu The one thing that wasn't on their menu that should have been is all of the pastries that they had.
No, they did. No,
you could get a bread basket for $20.
$20 for a bread basket.
I'm like, no, I'm not paying you $20 for some bread.
I think you can order pastries individually.
But they didn't have it on the menu.
They didn't have it on the menu, so it wasn't clear.
I would use it, if you're going to go, I would use it as a coffee shop and a pastry shop, because that looked like probably the best thing on the menu.
The croissant did look pretty good.
Not even on the menu.
The chocolate croissant, we looked at it from the... I wish I would have tried it. We wish we would have got it, because I didn't even realize we could get it when we were first there.
Again, not on the menu. Why would people know?
Right. I would have got a chocolate croissant because it looked pretty damn good.
It did look good.
But, you know, not the worst place, just not as great as...
Not the best place.
Not the best place, so...
Hungry Pigeon, if you're watching, do better. And I appreciate a creative menu, but there are limits.
A couple more options, maybe. Like
add some normal shit to your menu. Make it so a group of 4 can find some food to eat.
Yeah, maybe.
Anyway.
Our suggestions, our thoughts.
Our thoughts. So, in the meantime, stay fat, Philly.